Thank you, Chairman Hill, for holding this important hearing. And thank you, Secretary Turner, for being here with us today. As a fellow Texan, it is nice to have you here. And if we can have you here on an annual basis, it is such a pleasure for us. And my district is in deep South Texas, the Rio Grande Valley. And housing has become a dream that many of our young folks feel is just not attainable anymore. Thankfully, this committee, under the leadership of Chairman Hill, we have focused on addressing these concerns through our Housing for the 21st Century Act. I also want to thank you for your efforts in refocusing HUD on housing affordability. That being said, Mr. Secretary, I'm sure you would acknowledge that in order for HUD to serve those who need housing assistance most, you must first ensure that HUD is a good steward of our tax dollars. Well, shockingly, in the last Congress, your predecessor sat right in your chair, and when I asked her if there was any fraud, waste, and abuse, she said no. Now that you've been here a year in your position, please share with us any fraud, waste, and abuse that you've had, and talk about HUD's most recent financial report released in December, highlighting potential payment errors of $5 billion that were made under the Biden administration.
Yes, ma'am, and that's unfortunate that my predecessor said there was no waste, fraud, and abuse, because HUD had been wrought with waste, fraud, and abuse. When we first came in, we found about $1.9 billion in misplaced funds. I'm not sure how you misplace almost $2 billion, but we took the appropriate steps to de-obligate that and send it back to the Treasury. We found $4 million just in DEI contracts that had nothing to do with housing, and so we canceled those contracts because that's American taxpayer money. You mentioned the $5 billion in improper payments that we are on top of. We have a tremendous CFO in Irv Dennis in that office. We want to make sure that the money that American taxpayers work for hard every day is used appropriately, and the stewardship is there for the American people. We are mission-minded at HUD, and we will continue to root out fraud and waste and abuse and hold people accountable who defraud the American people.
What I love that you've said over and over again throughout this hearing is a good steward of taxpayer money. And I think that's what the American people want us to do, is they want us to help those most in need and not have the waste and the fraud that we've been finding and that you just mentioned. Now, Mr. Secretary, I'm going to turn our attention to something that is near and dear to my heart and yours, and that is opportunity zones. And this is an initiative that you helped lead during the first Trump administration. And as you know, with the passage of the One Big Beautiful Bill, the opportunity zones are now a permanent part of our tax code. So I think this represents an incredible opportunity, not only for those in South Texas to spur housing development and bring down costs, but for all American communities. Can you share what HUD is doing to encourage housing development in opportunity zones?
Yes, ma'am. We're excited about the continuation and the permanency of opportunity zones because they were so transformative and important since 2018 to 2019, the last Trump administration. We expect that there should be over $100 billion invested in opportunity zones, hundreds of thousands of units of housing built, and people being lifted out of poverty. And that precedent has already been set because of the first round that we saw in data and results in opportunity zones. Single family housing, job creation, business creation is of utmost priority in opportunity zones, but in particular for housing and single family, not just in urban, but also in our rural parts of our country, to make sure that revitalization is coming in a very powerful way.
You mentioned opportunities to lift people out of poverty, small businesses, and different single-dwelling homes that are available. Does HUD have all of the opportunity zone data that it needs currently? And are there any tools that HUD needs from Congress to better leverage the opportunity zone opportunity?
Yeah, that's a great question, and thank you. Yes, ma'am, we do have the data from our Opportunity Zone policy and initiative, the more data, the better. And so I'm happy to hear any ideas that you and your colleagues have on that and data collection to make sure that we're doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing and the results are there.
Thank you. I yield back.
Thank you, ma'am.